All right, here we go. Leaving Kennedy Meadows at mile 702. For me, it's mile 50.1. I just spent a full day yesterday, 0 day, piecing together some new gear and situating my resupply for 6 nights, 7 days. I had some beers and hung out there at Grumpy Bears. That was pretty cool, and had a couple burgers, excellent burgers. So anyway, so yeah, I sent home my alcohol stove and my thermal bottoms and a bunch of little odds and ends that I just don't think I need. I needed to get my pack as light as possible. I picked up some gaiters, some black dirty girl gaiters, which so far are amazing. So I'm super glad about that. I picked up some micro spikes. The guy in the outfitter there, well, first the guy told me, I was asking everybody, do I need spikes? And most people said, yeah. 2 weeks ago there was a rescue on Whitney and all this kind of thing. I was like, well, that was 2 weeks ago. But so I was trying to avoid carrying, there's some heavy micro spikes. And then so the guy was like, oh, absolutely, take them. And then his wife replaced them a little later when I went back there, and I was like, do you think I need micro spikes? And she was like, nah. I was like, well, I already bought them. Anyway, they're 12 ounces, Chains in Pro. So they're the most heavy duty ones they make. They didn't have anything else for sale. Another guy I was talking to had the Chains in Light, and that looked like the way to go. Probably would have saved me about 4 or 5 ounces. So anyway, I'm I guess 4 or 5 ounces heavier than I need to be. But other than that, everything's pretty efficient. Knees feeling good. Never had a problem with that. I showed up here in Kennedy with an Achilles tendon kind of soreness that I'm guessing is 100% my fault. I was hauling ass to get to Kennedy Meadows just because I was thirsty and was ready to see what it was all about and get some beer. Anyway, so I'm guessing all that fast walking is what did it to my Achilles. So I babied it yesterday, and it's not getting any better. So I'm not going to wait around there any longer for it. So I'm just going to start limping here. And I don't think it's the type of thing that will debilitate me. It'll just make for a longer trip. So I did originally have 2 days, 0 days in my itinerary at Kennedy Meadows, but I didn't want to spend a whole other day sitting around there, and I figured I might as well. Oh, this is cool, nice and flat. I might as well, I'll flip this around here. Yeah, anyways, I figured I might as well, make some progress and be away from all the people and all the filthiness, and I can just make a short day out of it and kind of do what I want to do. But anyway, so yeah, that was good. Grumpy Bears is a cool, very helpful place. The guy that runs it, picked me up from the general store and took me back to the trail this morning, and I could do laundry for free. The food was good, and they're super friendly, and he gave me ice, and so I spent, $60 probably in there trying to just give a little bit of something back on beer and burgers. And so anyways, worked out well. The Triple Crown outfitter being there worked out super well. So I should be ready to go for the next 7 days. But super pretty right now. It rained on me this morning. Early this morning when we were getting up, and it looks like I'm gonna get some good cloud cover all day to keep me cool up until I get into higher elevations. So it's working out well. Met some really cool people coming through there. Let's see, a guy from Switzerland named Blue. He was cool. I think I mentioned him earlier. He did 1,300 miles already and had to flip back. He left there yesterday, didn't take a zero, and had 11 days worth of food on him. So I mean, his pack was huge, and he's kind of, he was pretty light. He's got light gear and everything, same tent and everything I do. And I mean, he had to do one of those scenarios where you set your bag up on a bench and hoist it and all that. So that was crazy. That is like I think it's 167 miles or something is what he's planning on doing. So basically, my trip is the exact same trip because I have one resupply right in the middle. And he's avoiding that resupply because he doesn't want to spend, an extra 18 miles getting in and out through Kearsarge, and then however many days he takes to zero. So if you're just willing to carry the weight for the first few days, if you're already strong, I can see how it's doable, then that's the way to go. But for someone like me, 6 days seems crazy. So anyhow, yeah, so there's that guy, and another dude from Germany who was through hiking the whole thing, and he had this like massive blisters on the outside edges of his feet. So he was been stuck there for like a week almost, sitting around, and I guess today he's getting a hitchhike down to, or he's going to hitchhike down to Tehachapi. I guess there's a hostel there where hikers can chill for $5 a day, and he's gonna wait it out there. I guess Grumpy Bears is kind of dirty, and there's better services elsewhere, and the Wi-Fi there wasn't great, even though it was free. You had to be sitting right in this one location. Anyhow, so yeah, he's leaving. Super cool dude from Germany. And then another guy that showed up yesterday was from the Czech Republic. Younger dude. He was through hiking with his girlfriend, and she was from Korea, and she had to get off trail because of some injuries. So he's picking up where they kind of left off. He just did the section I guess he's made it all the way through here. So he isn't going to make the full trail because of what happened with his girlfriend, but he wants to see Whitney. He seems to be in pretty good shape, so he's just going to fly up to Whitney, and he'll probably pass me. He leaves tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, no Americans. All the Americans are, I guess, already through, or I don't know, but the people from Europe are super cool. So anyway, that's that. I'll probably sign off for now. Alrighty. Alright, check this out. Starting to get a little bit of a flavor of the Sierras here. This is about 5 miles north of Kennedy Meadows. I've been following this river, South Fork Kern River, since I left. There's water like every 2 miles according to Gut Hook, so it's kind of a relief, really. I have like a half a liter, and I'm not even looking for it, really. Just something about being near a river. You don't really care about water, obviously. So anyhow, yeah, my pack is heavy. I can definitely notice the added weight from all the food. I'm probably about all right, here I'm walking into Clover Meadow, I think. I'm at 8,000 feet. I just climbed out from what, 5,400, I want to say. And so yeah, it's been straight up for the last 9 miles or so. But to my surprise, here it leveled off, and probably this is the most beautiful thing I've seen for sure on this trail so far, if not ever. But yeah, it's just this perfectly flat meadow here, and I've got to go, let's see here, I'm about 10 miles in. I'm trying to hit 15 for today. I'm supposed to be doing 15s. I'm tempted to try to do a 20 just so I could cut this trip to Whitney down to 3 days, but I should probably just stick to the plan for now. Anyway, yeah, so there's supposed to be a campsite up here, which will put me at 14 for the day. And if it is camping in this, then that's fine. I'll just hang out perfectly happy. So anyhow, I just thought I'd show this on video along with getting some photos. All right, this is my campsite for the evening. Pretty cool, but I want to go ahead and show you where I get to eat dinner tonight. So yes, anyway, this is the evening, the fourth trail night. I'm about 12 and a half miles from Kennedy Meadows, so I didn't make a whole lot of distance, but this campsite's so nice I figured I should stop. And it's just supposed to be a 0 day anyways. I had 2 off days planned for Kennedy Meadows, and there's really no point sitting there. So anyway, I'm a day ahead of schedule, I guess, so I can use a 0 somewhere else. But here's where I get to eat my Mountain House mac and cheese with Tabasco in it. Where are we going? Here we go. So yeah, pretty cool. That's a bit of that valley that I showed earlier. Yeah, there's not another person out here. There's cool campsites all over this place. So I imagine when the PCT crowd is going through here that this could be a lot of fun. There's little fire rings set up, and anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna get to my mac and cheese now.